Hey everybody, it's Mickey, and in today's video I have a very chatty, a very fun holiday home tour. This is my favorite video to make every year, so sit back, grab a cup of tea, and come along while I share my 2025 Christmas home tour. So this is one of my happiest videos to film every year, this year especially because I am so excited to have the house back and able to decorate it and live in it 100% after our big renovation that went on for way too long. I'm really happy with the way the house looks. I think that it looks so warm and cozy, and I cannot wait to show you all the little details. So as you come in the front door, the first thing you see is our front hall, our foyer, and this is where I really like to set the mood for the holiday. Every year, my theme for Christmas is Santa. So over the last probably decade, I have been trying to expand my collection to bring it all together and just make it a lot of fun and really festive. So as you come in, the first thing that you see on my hall table is my large picture art of my retro Santa. I got this from art.com a couple years ago. I just love him. I think that he looks really happy, and he's very reminiscent of the Santas from when I was a kid. This is a Santa that I found locally at an antique store that unfortunately is no longer in town, but I just love him. I bring him out every year. I think that he looks so friendly, he's a little sparkly, and he's really a nice size so that you can kind of stick him anywhere and you will definitely notice him. One of my favorite additions this year has got to be these Mercury ball ornaments. I think that they are absolutely beautiful. I am a big fan of Mercury. I have a bunch of Mercury lamps around the house, and it's just something that I just tend to lean towards whenever I see them. These ornaments I found at Walmart. I got a couple sets of them, and I just think that they are so beautiful. They have really perfect little rings on top, and they are just a nice size to add to your tree if you want to, but you'll see I have another spot in the house where I have one of these beautiful wooden bowls just full of ornaments. So this is my front hall table. I also worked on our garland this year. I changed it up a little bit. I've added these really pretty honeycomb ornaments that I just found on Amazon. I like these because they have a little bit of glitter on the edges, and it kind of goes, you know, with that whole garland look. Very traditionally, I like red, black, silver, and white for my decor. As you can tell, it's all Santa colors, so I think that everything kind of matches really well. I made really large bows for my banister here. I think it was last year or the year before, and when I stored them, I just put them in a big tub with all of the holiday bows, and I just kind of loosely put them in there. I don't smash them in a box, so they are so easy to fluff up from year to year. I use two different ribbons. I have my traditional red and black checked, and I have another red ribbon that has a lot of sparkles on it, and I love that it catches the light. Another new addition this year is this Santa hat that I found on Etsy. I used to be really into primitives. Like several years ago, my whole house was full of them, and I still really love them because I just think that they look so, you know, like warm and cozy and comfortable. I will try to list the shop that I found this on down in the description box. I can't remember offhand, but she had a bunch of different primitives. But this hat was my absolute favorite. I've had these mittens for years. I think I got those on eBay probably like 10 years ago. And I thought together they looked perfect here on my little preschool chair here in the hallway. And I just added a big old pick that I found at Hobby Lobby with some red berries. Please forgive the lighting in today's video. We were lucky enough to get a little bit of snow, but I think that the sun has been hiding behind the clouds all day. It's just a little bit murky outside, and it makes it a little gray here in the house. But one of my favorite places to decorate in the hallway is on top of my chalk painted cabinet here. I have a sign that my husband and I made a couple years ago. It's like a chalkboard backdrop to all of the decor I have up there. That Santa garland I got this year at Home Goods. The gifts I think I wrapped a few years back and just put some like Merry Christmas and Christmas greetings on the packages using my Cricut. And that big Santa up there was a purchase I think last year from Hobby Lobby. Coming down the cabinet, I just have a very simple wreath here. This is the wreath that I have pretty much all year long. I just kind of change out the decor for the season. And for the holidays, I just added a big fluffy red and black bow. I also added some ornaments to the handles here. These were some ornaments that I picked up at Walmart this year. I thought they were so pretty. They're little ceramic ones of some holly leaves and berries, and I thought that was a really nice addition to the hallway. And I just think everything looks so nice here. I love that it's the first thing you see as you come in because it really kind of sets the stage for what you're going to find in the rest of the house. Going down the hall a little bit, we're going to stop here in the laundry room. I did a little decorating. I mean, we spend a lot of time in this room during the holidays anyway, because this is where I like to set up our drink station for, you know, all of our Christmas parties. We have 3 big parties coming up in this next week, so this is going to be a really hard working room. So last year I made these little wreaths that I've hung here on the cabinets. I think that they are so adorable because they have little pieces of Santa's clothes, and if you take a really good look at the ribbon, it has all of Santa's clothes hanging on a clothesline. So I thought that was so perfect for a laundry room. I also made a big bow for this wreath that I have hanging on the door that leads out to the garage. And then I have this basket that I always have up here as decor, and I just changed out the ribbon to match the ones on the wreath. I think that you could not have found a better Christmas ribbon for the laundry room. I always have this wooden tray here on top of my dryer. It holds my lamp, and like during the regular time I have like my clothespins and other things that I need for, you know, like stains and stuff like that. But for the holidays, I like to add, you know, my little Santa here. This is a Santa cookie jar that I got at Walmart last year. This is one of my favorite little Christmas signs. This is a Christmas lights wooden sign from Santa Land, which I just love. I have a couple of these throughout the house, and I just think that they are so retro looking. You know, they really remind me of when I was a kid. And then I just have my little antique iron here with a big bow and some pine. The kitchen was so much fun to decorate this year. I have all the kitchen details in my last video. I will leave a link to it down below for you. There was just so much to talk about. It needed a video all its own. So off of my kitchen is my family room, and one of the things that I did not expect with doing the kitchen was that my family room was going to have a whole different look to it. It just looks so different to me without having, you know, the kitchen table so close to it. It just looks more open and just bigger than it has ever looked before, which is really nice. So we'll just go really quickly through everything because, as you can see, I'm in the midst of wrapping everyone's gifts. We're not going to be heading into the dining room because that's where I have a bunch of gifts that still need to be wrapped. So we're going to skip over that one for today. But I do this room basically the same way every year. Up on the mantle, I have my most favorite wreath. I got this for sale Christmas tree sign at the Luckett store years and years ago. It was one of my most favorite Christmas vintage finds ever. I put it up every year. I just think that it is just so perfect in this room. Down below, I have some garlands here. My wooden bead garlands are there all year long, and I just add this cute little Christmas garland or Santa garland that I got at Home Goods right along with it. Down below basically doesn't change too much. I have a couple family photos down there, a big basket of quilts, and then over on my television armoire, I have a big old pine cone that my son brought back from one of his big hikes that he does. It's probably one of my most favorite things that he's ever brought home. He gave me 2 of these that I have, one in the dining room and then I have one here hanging in the family room. I did the Christmas tree in here just a little bit differently. I had watched several YouTube videos on how to add ribbon to your tree. Ribbon is probably the best thing to invest in for any holiday because it's relatively inexpensive and it really does give such a big impact in a room. And I love the red and black traditional Christmas ribbon, and I just thought adding a little bit more to it to the tree would really brighten up the tree a bit, which it has. So I think I'm going to do it this way next year. It was really easy. You just cut lengths of ribbon and loop them and tuck them into the tree, and I think that it came out so pretty this year. I did something a little bit different on the coffee table this year. I always have my lantern, my galvanized metal lantern here all year long. I always add a big fluffy bow to it. I have some a pine cone in there with some wooden beads and berries. But I added my little vintage camera to this, and I think it really looks pretty. I think this is where I'm going to keep this throughout the year. I had been searching for a place. I had it in my living room and you just couldn't see it, among all the other things that I have in there. And I really like the way that it looks here on the coffee table. I just have some greens tucked next to it, some red berries, and a pretty little pine cone there. Chalk painted china cabinet is always done up for holidays in the big way. I have another one of those December 25th signs in the back with a bunch of family photos there. This big, I call it my snow globe canister. I made this, oh gosh, it's probably close to 8-10 years ago, and I still bring it out every year. It was back when like the red truck with the tree on top was such a big thing. And I bring it out every year. This big canister I think I bought at Walmart 1,000 years ago, and I just think that it looks so cute. It always sits right about here, and I just think that it looks really pretty in this spot. I just have some greenery here with some sparkly ornament clusters. I have those really pretty bulbs here that have like the little pine tree inside with a little bit of snow. And then on my dish rack here, I have a couple more pieces from the Heritage Better Homes and Gardens plate that you can get at Walmart with a Ray Dunn piece there, a little candle, of course a picture of the family, and my big snowflakes in the back there. So we are starting to lose the light a little bit here, so I'll just go through the living room very quickly. I pretty much decorate this room the same every year. I do a lot over here by my secretary's desk. This is where I have a little portable typewriter, which you can kind of barely see under all that Christmas cheer. I have a greeting card here that I got from one of you guys that I put out every year. It was so beautiful and handmade. I kind of tuck it away every year to bring it out. I just have this typewriter decorated with another one of those snowy nests with a big fluffy bow. I have a little reindeer there with Santa, a bottle brush tree, and I have my little vintage telephone. I think that looks really cute together here on the secretary's desk. So back here on my coffee table is my other vintage typewriter. I have this all decorated up again with another one of those little snowy nests. I have a little vintage Christmas postcard down there with a big fluffy bow, red berries and greens. So the Christmas tree that I have in the living room is this old Walmart flock tree that I got so long ago. This poor tree is hanging on for dear life. It has a lot of holes in it, but I think I found a really good solution for that. I have been using ribbon again on this tree, and I've used this really large kind of sparkly white mesh ribbon to fill all of the empty spaces here, and I think that it did a pretty good job. I think that you know, I can probably get a couple more years out of this tree. I love this flock tree. It is not my husband's favorite. He really hates putting this up every year because he's covered in flock, you know, like when he's all done, but you can't deny that it looks so pretty with all of the red ornaments on it and all lit up for the holiday. I just love it. So that's going to do it for me today. I hope that you enjoyed both my cozy Christmas kitchen video and today's home tour video. 2025 has been such a busy year for us with engagements, weddings, surgeries, home additions. It has really been a lot, and I so appreciate all of your patience with my upload schedule, and I really look forward to the new year to get back on track to do some organizing, some planning, and some cooking videos with all of you. I'm just so excited to start the new year. I want to wish you and your families the most merriest of Christmas. I hope that you are surrounded by all of your favorite people. Be safe, be in the moment, and I will see you in 2026.